Hello everyone! Welcome back once again to Sanai Vlogs. Today I want to talk about the Mjolnir situation in GBF right now. With the bottom of the pack being Mjolnir. Yeah, that video didn't age well at all. Not to delay it any further, in the past few months, the best come to get blue box in Photo Bahamut HL is Sumaibito with Skyblazer. But just a few days ago, with the release of Orlogia, this come dominance in Photo Bahamut HL is shifted by Apsara's Earth with Mjolnir. The com mainly use the skill damage provided by Orlogia sub-summon effect, which in total will allow the main character to press 5 red skill damage and will do around 200 million of damage or 2 million honor. Here is some visual that made by, sorry if I butcher your name, Miss Umikin, one of the Gunblue wiki staff, to better illustrate how good is the Mjolnir outcome compared to the other com. As we can see from the simple image, although Mjolnir require more or equal click compared to the fire setup, Mjolnir setup doesn't need to press attack or any tag team like skill, which is a major advantage. Because compared to the fire advantage, the Mjolnir setup will have a lot less lockout time. Cited from wiki, the amount of lockout produced by summon is 1.7 seconds, skill is 0.35 seconds, attack of its Chara is 0.35 seconds, which if the character triple attack will be 1.05 seconds. This means the Mjolnir will have lockout of 3.45 seconds. Meanwhile, the Mana Diver will have 7.65 seconds, and the one with Sumaibito will have 9.4 seconds. The one with Mjolnir setup will have lockout time almost 2 times faster compared to the other setup, which means in some case you can even use double box setup for the Mjolnir farming in Photo Bahamut HL. That's not all. This setup is also usable almost in all elements, although not all elements can abuse this setup as good as Earth in Photo Bahamut HL. This is all thanks to Sig Dagger, which is easy to obtain in Earth element compared to other ally which require more premium weapon. One of the examples being Dark in Cosmos with 6 Gisla that managed to do 4 million damage honor in one turn, with the combination of skill damage being 144 million, then 78 million damage, then lastly being 200 million damage. If you are curious about the Cosmos setup, I will link to you in the video below. How did all of this started? Well, this is triggered by the release of the new summon, that is Orlogia. But actually it is started when they tried to replace Mjolnir on 14 August 2021, with the change from the boosted damage only with normal attack change to all attacks, which also includes skill damage. After that come the release of Orlogia, which give the main character 11 hits skill, which make people experiment on how to do the highest possible amount of damage, which make them stumble across the forbidden technology, that is Mjolnir. So, why the good using Mjolnir can do so much damage, you ask? Special thanks to GBF Guide on Twitter for the explanation. The way damage cap work in GBF is not by having hard damage cap for everything. For example, if the damage cap is 100 and you deal 200 damage, your damage will not be simply reduced to 100, but instead GBF reduce the extra value, in this case 100 by 99%. So instead of dealing just 100, if you deal 200 damage, you will deal 101 damage instead. Mjolnir having 100% chance of dealing 7 times the usual damage really help ramp up your damage so high that they can reach the crazy number. So, if you saw the skill damage deal 70 million damage, before the damage cap come, they will deal around 7 billion damage. This also get boosted by Ologia Sub-Summon passive, which give the main character some buff, which is 20% attack up and 10% damage amplified. And also Beelzebub passive, which is 50% attack up. To put it in more simple term, the aim of the new setup is just to put the highest damage possible in your grid regardless of the cap or anything. This is also why enmity grid with Summersui become more popular recently, because enmity modifier at 1 HP is way higher than stamina or anything else for that matter. So now what? In my own opinion, I think this setup will get nerfed sooner or later to prevent the game become too stale because of the existence of this setup. If this setup done right, you can deal so many damage in the first turn with Mjolnir, with most element can deal around 60% of the 6 dragon HP, which will only become better over time. Not only that, in Unite and Fight or Guild War, I'm pretty sure the Nightmare 150 can be sold pretty quickly, while Nightmare 200 or Nightmare 250 can be killed with more people just doing one turn burst with Mjolnir. This is very bad for SEA Games itself because of 2 points, the server load and the gacha side. From the server load side, with the setup can kill Nightmare 200 and 250 pretty quickly, it is not wise to not nerf this setup, because in some case it might cause the server to go down. And from the meta side, many character or weapon will not be regarded anymore, because if you have a new setup, you can already clear most content easily. As for which piece of the com will be nerfed, that's still to be known in the future, because this can also be done without Mjolnir, although that need many buffs to be done. Personally, I believe that the nerf will happen to the Ologia summon itself, to prevent the main character to do big skill damage in turn 1. And the anticipated news just come in and they nerf the Mjolnir. Also, as an apology, we get one more superlative tickets as an apology from SEA Games. I don't know if the setup is dead with the nerfing of Mjolnir, but I can say for sure that this is enough to make the Mjolnir setup dead in Poto Barmut HL Racing Team. Right now we still have Guybulk. I don't know if that weapon can reach the same damage as Mjolnir, but it is certainly another things to anticipate in the future. And it seems SEA Games also know that nerfing Mjolnir is not a permanent solution and only a quick fix for this problem. So they also plan to do the damage cap mechanic revamp, which I talked about earlier. I think that's all I want to talk about Mjolnir. So what do you guys think about this nerf? Do you happy or are you angry about it? If so, why? Whatever your thoughts are, comment it down below because I really like to know. Also, if you still don't know what to use the superlative tickets for, I have video here to help you guys. And thank you for watching this far. Bye bye. If you like this video, you might want to check out my other Granblue content. Also, consider leaving a like and subscribe.